Alright, round two, we're up against a pretty hardcore blue-white control deck, so that's going to be probably a tough one. Turn 4 Titan is really not going to be good enough for this matchup. But we also have all the lands we need. No, I can't keep this. It's just too slow. And yeah, it's a great one. Ooh, okay, let's get there, I guess. So I need to draw a land and, well, a red land. That's it. That's all I really want. I would settle for any land twice. Yeah, I've got the island, so now I need any land. Oh, can you say blowout? Awkward. Man, I wish I had Radiant Shaman. Yeah, that's a Wood Elves, has to be. Yeah, the Vigilante definitely comes in this matchup as well. I saw a Journey, a Mox Diamond. Yeah, he's Mox Diamond Weathered Wayfarer. It's pretty sick. Alright, let's get lucky. Electrolyze. Also don't have Counterspell. He probably has Counterspell. Alright, well, that's okay. He's gonna be wayfaring for days. Yep, Counterspell on the Bloodbraid Elf. Oh, memory lasts is search for tomorrow. Alright. That's not that bad for me. Well, it's like Time Walk, so it is bad. I guess you can't lapse Bloodbraid Elf. That's just silly. Actually, no, he could have. He could lapse the elf and let the search for tomorrow resolve. That would have been sweet, actually. Wonder if he saw that play. I doubt it, because I'm pretty sure that you'd make that play. Oh, I guess maybe not. Maybe not if he has that guy. And I could use another green, I guess, for my Troll Cetic. His deck is pretty good. Wow. Talk about walls. So, if I draw Upheaval and doesn't have a counterspell, I'm actually in this game. Otherwise, I'm not. Well, I suppose any giant monster here would be good if he doesn't have a counterspell. Karn, Avenger. Avenger wouldn't be that great, but Karn would be great. Jace would be great. Upheaval would be the best card I could draw. Let's do a 3, 6, 9, 11 mana. Upheaval, Lotus, Bloodbraid Elf. That's actually what I would do, yeah. Well, no counterspell. Come on, Upheaval. Oh, he could also bounce the Lotus. Dang. So my Upheaval won't be as good. Okay, I'll settle. Oh, I have to tap my Basalt Monolith? I mean, that's still better than not playing the Lotus. Well, let's do it right. Yeah, so he's now pretty much forced to bounce this every turn, or deal with it in some way. Because once this guy gets active, I'm going to pick off this guy, then pick off this guy, then pick off this guy. Yeah, and he's not going to be able to deal with that over the long game. And yeah, so he has to bounce it or deal with it. That doesn't quite deal with it, but it's really good still. Oh, and he's going to bounce it. Okay. You got me. That is actually really good. And he's going to tap my Lotus. I'm a pretty big fan of this card in Cube. I would definitely play it in this deck if I had it. No Lotus tapping? That's actually, I guess it's pointless because I just untap this. That's pretty funny. I can't attack, no point in going to combat. I'm just gonna play my guy go. See, I guess he's just biding his time until this comes off and he gets to do some crazy stuff. And you could always try to end the game, I guess. He could also bounce his Mole Drifter if he thinks he has time for that. Or he could evoke it, trigger on the stack, bounce it. Now we're tapping the Lotus or the Monolith. I free activate. And I would get to attack, but yeah, there's no downside. Alright, whatever. I'm probably not attacking. Yeah, well, I want to be able to block this, so, but I also would have to tap Monolith to activate this. So maybe I should get in for some damage. Nope, definitely not. Definitely not. And he's gonna tap this end step, then bounce this, or no, I dramatically just messed up. I did not think he would do that, because that does nothing. In response, I tap for mana, let it resolve, untap it. But I was pretty certain he wasn't going to make that play, because it just doesn't make sense. And I let him do it. Awesome. So that's actually pretty important for me, because now I have much less top decks. Actually, I guess if he taps my Lotus, I still get to untap it, so maybe it doesn't really matter. Oh, this is interesting. He tapped this, and he's gonna go find a land? That would be interesting, actually. Man, these drawn-out games are so boring. Even if I draw, like, a upheaval, at this point, he probably has a counterspell. Well, I don't know. Maybe if that was true, maybe he'd counter this. Unless he's content with dealing with it every turn. Alright, now that I have a Ravine and a Treetop, can I attack yet? No, still can't. Because every turn I have to play this Master. Just to stay in the game. Yeah, this guy is... God. Do I have any removal? I have a fire spout. If I ever draw the fire spout and the master's in my hand, I could do that. Actually, the monolith play is actually kind of funny because if he doesn't know I could do that, maybe he'll tap it again in the future, and then I could save the ability for when it actually matters. Yeah, he's still not very close to attacking, but now that he's drawn a bunch of cards, he might be. Like, I think one more creature, and then I'm pretty much no longer able to attack or block. I don't know. I guess I could block. I do have 2 man lands, so it's gonna be hard for him to attack with Geist into those. I just want one wolf. One wolf. Do I have any wolves in play? Wouldn't matter, I guess, because I've never gotten to untap with him. And I suppose if I did get to untap with him, I would have a wolf. Yeah, I'm either gonna deck him out or time him out, I think. Well, that doesn't really help me deck him out. Actually, you know what? With Chronicler, I probably would die before I decked him out. So let's stunt some growth. Tap that last. He had it? Ah, jeez. Okay, so maybe it'd be nice if he stacked these in the wrong order and it died. Actually, you know what else is funny? Last turn he played Vision. He had 8 cards in his hand, and now he has 0. Even though, is it gonna die? Yes, it dies. Awesome. That was actually really important because that body really, even though it was just a small guy, the body really mattered. Well, you know what? Actually, since he dealt with this, the body didn't really matter that much anymore. Because now he doesn't have to bounce anything if he doesn't want to. He can just tap, 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 and then attack for 8. Tap, 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 8. Also, 7 mana cards. Those are pretty good. Or, you know, just float 6 mana. Use my Wayfarer. God, I wish I could draft a deck with these two. That'd be sick. Just go turn 1 Wayfarer. Okay. No, you know what? I'll let him waste some time. Jeez, catastrophe. Maybe he'll choose creatures. Oh, okay. Damn. Actually, with Basalt Monolith, I could time him out. if he doesn't know how to yield or F6. That's pretty scummy, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna see if he ever does yield. Okay, he did yield, yeah. So I guess I look pretty scummy. Okay, so we're gonna bring in some stuff for sure. Capsize. Firebolt is. I'm gonna say that's better than Fire Spout because we're gonna be going kind of aggro-y. Blastoderm. Um, Maybe not that aggro-y, just the Blastoderm, which is good against him except against the wall. The wall is a problem. Oh yeah. What do I cut? Kitchen Finks, I guess. Oh yeah, that was the game I mulliganed to 5 and he powder kegged my two 1/1s. Almost came back from that. Firebolt kills Wayfarer, Muldrifter, that's it? I'm actually not bringing that in. It's not really worth it just to kill those. So, am I doing 41 again? I guess so. Also, I actually could have brought in Miscalculation, but I kind of having a tough time cutting cards. So let's see, I need to get a forest and an island. Yep. And then gonna go beast mode. Counterspell mana, are you serious? Actually, I don't have to sack this guy. Unless I would like to be able to cast Jace, but I don't want to be able to cast Jace because I'm reading him for counterspell, so. And Jace is like the best card. Would definitely want to hold it. And since I have him on counterspell, I'm going to play Bloodbraid Elf instead of Blastoderm. Pretty sweet. I wouldn't mind having either of those so much, but yeah, for the Avenger I really do need a lot of lands. So next turn, actually you know what? Next turn Blastoderm, then the turn after that I'm going to Avenger, so I'm just going to skip the Troll. And he has cards with 4 toughness, so Troll isn't that great either. Anyway. Powder Keg is not quite as good this time. Unless, of course, he decides not to put a counter on it. Which would be interesting. I suppose he could have watched my replay and know I have Avenger. Crossing my fingers. Alright, he didn't do that. Sweet. So basically, I guess it does something. It's just going to be a while before it does something. Sure. It's not that great in an 8 creature deck, after all. It's artifact and creature. Huh. I had no idea. It's actually completely different from Ratchet Bomb. So it could destroy this if I attacked with it and it was on 0. But it can't destroy enchantments or planeswalkers. So I think he's dead. He would have to have Catastrophe also and survive this turn. So he has to have some good stuff. Or he could also bounce this and cast it, but that's also dead unless he has Catastrophe. Actually, Catastrophe wouldn't even save him then because I have that. Yeah, that's not even close. So the best he could do is tap my Avenger, take 12, go to 1. And since he missed his land drop, he's obviously super dead. Needed 1? Huh. That's not a good sign. He's telling us that he basically has Route or Hallowed Burial. But you can't blame me for hitting my 8th land. All I did with this game was search for Tomorrow's Security Belder or Preordain and draw more lands. Some sweet top decks. Okay, so if I can fit in Miscalculation, I probably should. There's just nothing. It's all so good. Well, Electrolyze is much better than Firebolt. In this matchup, but is it actually good enough? You know what? It probably isn't. I'll bring in the Miscalculation. Also, this guy would actually be not half bad. Yeah, he's not half bad. Can I board anything else out? Nope, not really. Alright. It's not great. I need to draw a ramp spell to be a great hand, but I'll keep it. Troll into Blastoderm is pretty good. Huh. Yeah, that's fine. The thing about this is now I have to choose between Blastoderm and Jace ahead of time. Not until next turn still. Actually, well, I have to play Troll, so I guess I already made my choice. Not a big deal. Wouldn't want to play Jace anyway. I want to keep him safe. Keep him away from counter spells. Probably gonna play Master anyway. Oh, damn. Main phase. Man, I boarded out my Electrolyze? You gotta be kidding me. Well, now Jace isn't even that good. He's probably gonna pick this. Man, that sucks. Yep. And I draw a land, of course. And that card's not that good. Man, I really, really wish I'd Electrolyze. Although I haven't drawn the Miscalculation, so wouldn't have drawn the Electrolyze either. Chronicler? Whoa, Time Warp. Did he switch game plans or something? Now he's playing Time Warp Click. I mean, I guess those cards are both good anyway, by themselves. Time Warp's basically free. Click is always good. So I could Jace or Treetop. Jace is gonna die. But I could get a use or two out of it. I could even Fate Seal next turn Upheaval. That's really bad though. I would want to wait. So I could Fate Seal Pretty sure Jace would survive that turn. Well, let's play Jace. We're gonna play Jace anyway, so if it resolves, I'm pretty sure I'm face sealing so that I could have it live a turn, possibly live another turn. Alright. Sure. Dismiss. So then I'll be tree topping. Man, he is putting me on a clock. So I'm taking 6 a turn. We get 8, then I'll be at 2. Awkward. Man, that is awkward. Yeah, be at 2. So let's see. If the way I want to play this right now is next turn upheaval, play treetop, then he's gonna play Weather Wayfarer. I'm gonna play nothing. He's gonna attack me to 1, play Curse Scroll. I'm going to attack him to 2 and die, or play Troll Static. And then I just die to a lucky Curse Scroll, or I think I would win the game that way. There's a couple other ways that could play out, but I think that's still my only chance. Oh, no, wait a minute. There's a play I didn't even consider. I could regrowth Jace, play Jace. That would actually be pretty good. That would get, the only downside of that is I don't get Troll Static. But that doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. Yeah, I'm gonna regrowth Jace. But now that he has Curse Scroll, he could kill Jace, but that would save me some life points. So maybe I should Fate Seal. No, I actually want him to kill Jace, and that's better for me if I draw cards, I think. So that's a lot of blanks, I guess. Let's see, my green stone's in the target. I took out my Finks, so it sucks. What cards do I definitely not need next turn? Forest, probably. Do I need to have that untapped land, maybe? I have no 5-drops to Zenith Force, so I could always get a 4-drop, play Arbor Elf, and then still have a tap land. So yeah, I'll do that. And I'll hide my upheaval. And I get to figure out the card in his hand. Island, okay, that's good. Safe card. And yeah, he could have done it to me or Jace. It doesn't indicate anything, because I guess this is better for him, because he gets more information before he decides to kill Jace or not. Interesting. He's not going to kill Jace. Well, I guess he knows I'm going to upheaval, so he's going to let me have Jace. Then we're going to go, he's going to chump block, and then I guess I'm upheavaling, and I go to 3. Then I have to kill him before he can play an attack with that, so before turn 4 of his. I could also bounce this here to get in for 5. But then he would have a 1-drop, and that might... Yeah, that would actually... Would that matter? Like, I'm gonna go to 3. I'm gonna play Forest Arbor Elf. Then he's gonna play his guy. I'm gonna go... I guess I'd... Oh, I search for Secure Tribe Elder. Then he attacks, does nothing. I'm still at 3 at that point. Then I would then have 5 mana available. I could play Jace and one of these, or Blastoderm. That actually is a way to win the game. So that was all a line based on me bouncing this. So brainstorm or not to brainstorm. Actually, you know what? Does he ever get in for one? No, he never does get in for one, so that's good. But that still leaves me dead to this if I can't kill him. This guy would be here chump block, but I would, or no, and he would be able to pick off the Jace with this. So that is actually not game. So, do I want that 5 damage or not? I might just have to dig and not get in 5 extra damage, because I have to dig for an answer for this guy. Do I have an answer for that guy? Just Master the Wild Hunt? So, if that's the case, I could Zenith for 4, as long as I don't have to worry about that guy, and get Master. So, brainstorm. Elder, that is actually one of the best cards I could draw. We're gonna shuffle away these, or one of those at least. It'd be funny if he has memory lapse. Like, I guess if he had memory lapse, he should just shoot me with Curse Scroll and I would concede. But, obviously it's not correct to do that, and I'm still pretty sure he doesn't have that. Although I do get to find out exactly what it is. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no. I'm super dead. I'm dead. Yeah, he even knows it. He knew it. There was a play. Jeez. I had no outs to that, so obviously I'm playing as if he's not gonna do that. And he saw it, so I'm dead. Wow, I am depressed. I so had this game, but that click. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had no outs. I mean, obviously, brainstorming was as far as I could go to get an out to that, and I'm pretty sure I had none. Miscalculation was not an out. Capsize was actually an out. So if I'd noticed it in time, I could have possibly not died. Frost Titan was an out. I had outs then. I had 2 outs, unless I have more. Karn. Could have played Karn. I had untapped land. So I actually had 3 outs to that. I just had to know that was an option for him. And then I was still dead to the Curse Scroll. And the Wayfarer. Let's see, I guess I would have to draw. It would actually have been the Frost Titan only if I attacked there. Or no, he blocked already. So yeah, the Wayfarer was gone. Alright, well, I played to my out technically, even though I might not have figured it out in time. And then, of course, I lost. So, well, that was my cube draft, so thanks for watching.